We are doing a work from home makeup look today, but I'm gonna be a little naughty and use some expired makeup. I know, I shouldn't, but I want to, so we're gonna do it. So here she is. This is what we're gonna be using today. I love this palette. It came to mind this weekend when I'm just gonna get in my makeup while we talk about this thing. So this is, let me back up. This is the GRWM Swamp Queen palette. It was a collab with Tarte years ago. And if you know who GRWM is, or Bunny here on YouTube, you know she's been around for we're gonna color correct our eyes, for a very long time. And I have literally been watching her forever. Years and years and years. I mean, I used to watch her back when she was doing like thrifting. I remember the first video I watched was she was thrifting clothing, I think for like, I don't know if it was a prom dress or a homecoming dress, but it was something like that. And she had these really crazy combat boots on and crazy hair. And she just seemed like the sweetest person. I also admit I totally got sucked into her ghost videos. And she used to, years ago, I don't even know, I don't think she does these anymore, but she used to, I would say like channel ghosts. Maybe she was like telling ghost stories. It seemed like she had some sort of interactions with the spirit world and she would tell those stories. And they were wild, like they were really entertaining. I swear one time she had like a doll. I swear, I don't know. I haven't watched these videos in forever, but it came up in my YouTube feed this weekend. My kids were home from school and I don't know what came first. Either I was going through old makeup and saw that I had this palette, or I was just watching YouTube because I'm trying to stay off of that other app because I swear it is shortening my attention span. Anyways, she had, I swear there was a video where she had a doll, or like she got like some spooky possessed doll at an auction, and maybe an online auction, I don't know, whatever. She had this spooky possessed doll. I was really sucked into the story of like the history of this doll, all the things about it, like how it had like haunted other people or something. I think at the end of the day, it like creeped her out enough that she was like, I'm getting rid of this doll. Like she didn't want it in her life. But anyway, she just had, I really like her personality. And she had some really fun stories. And lo and behold, a handful of years later, like she would do makeup reviews. Like she did all sorts of stuff. I think now she does more of like, I'm just using my mirror to tap this, if you're wondering what's happening over here. But I think now she does more of like testing weird products and doing like a, does this thing really work? But anyways, I hadn't watched her channel in a very long time, and then I started watching it a little bit over the weekend, and I was like, oh my gosh, I really miss this stuff. Like I miss like her stories. I also really missed her makeup and like that look from like 2017, 2016, where we were just, we weren't doing so much clean girl. We were doing a lot of heavy eye makeup stuff, and a lot of like contouring was going on. Anyways, she came out with this palette. It was a collab with Tarte, and I freaking loved all the colors in it. I bought the palette. It has been sitting in my drawer because I refuse to get rid of it because I love the colors in it. And when I show you this, it's going to be really embarrassing because literally you can tell just how much I still love this palette because like everything is pretty much gone. Oh, I'm like blinding you. I'm sorry. But everything is pretty much gone, but I still love her. But I haven't used her in like 700 years, but we're gonna do it today. So I think I'm gonna use, basically what I have left in here. This one, which is Man Cat, Big Baby, and Sippy Sippy. Sippy Sippy was one of my favorite colors. It's got like some glitter in it, very circa 2016, 17. But anyways, that's what I've got. So that's what we're gonna work with. And I'm just gonna do a little quick eye look here. I haven't used this palette in forever. You know what, we're gonna use some of the natural peaches too because I don't know what else to use for my lid color because there's literally nothing left in here. So it's this really nice peachy color. And we're gonna pop some in the crease here, but I did change brushes because I can't be trusted with like this big fluffy tip for doing the creases. But years ago, I also entertained the idea, oh my God, I love these colors. I entertained the idea of buying a palette from somebody else, like online, because often what happens with these collabs is resellers wind up, you know, scooping them up, or somebody buys it because they think they're gonna love it, and then they like leave it in the original packaging, like they never really touch it, and then they resell it online. I didn't know though until I actually started trying to purchase this palette online, like from like a secondhand reseller type thing, that people counterfeit this thing. Like, who knew? I had no idea, but there were so many counterfeits going on. I was just like, you know, it's bad enough I'm sitting here using an expired makeup palette. I didn't want to also put like some other weird stuff on my face and, you know, really make it worse. So I really wish they would just revive some of these like cult classics and these palettes that many of us loved years ago, and just do like a pre-order or a one-time thing. I just really love these colors in this palette. All right, we're gonna put a pop of that sippy sippy glitter look on it. I'm gonna, oh my God, like this is really heavy for like a daytime corporate look, but I don't care. My kids were off of school for like 6 days. So we were kind of like trapped in the house for 10 days. And I just need something to make me happy today. And by golly, if it's gonna be an expired Swamp Girl palette with a color called Sippy Sippy that's got some green glitter in it, that's what it's gonna be, because Mama needs it today. I also need a blending brush immediately. I haven't done a look like this in a long time. No clean girl aesthetic here. All right, we're gonna blend. We are blending, blend, 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 because I started to look a little crazy there. And I do have a lot of work calls today, so we gotta blend. Blend, 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 blend. Oh, and I've got glitter on my nose. Okay. Now we're gonna do this sort of brow area with this one that's called Big Baby. I wish I knew the meanings behind some of these colors. Like some of them I know. Like I think one of them is called Dog Man because that was her boyfriend. Maybe it's now her husband. I haven't really followed her journey over the years. But like, why do we have one that's called Big Baby? I don't know. But it's a nice brow color. I have a second mirror over here if you're wondering what the heck I'm doing off to the side. I'm just trying to like do this. I don't have like a formal makeup setup, you know? But it's okay. We're gonna get it done. And now I'm wishing, now that I look at this, that I would not have put that blush on earlier. So I'm gonna take it off, and then I actually do have enough of the blush here to use hers. So hot second. So now we're gonna use that blush, which is called Does This Thing Really Work? Which I think she still does a ton of those videos. I've got a piece of fuzz on my face. Oh yes, yes, this thing really works. Please revive some of these palettes. Like, oh my God, they're so fun. And I know that it was probably, like, I'm not totally naive. I'm assuming that they probably had her pick from a bunch of colors that they already had, you know? And then she sort of got to concoct her own palette. That's what I'm guessing, versus all custom colors. But even still, like, I don't know what the Today Tarte colors would be like to recreate this palette, but I just freaking, I love this. We need to blend though, because I'm looking a little clown-like right now. Those are all the colors that I'm going to use from this expired palette, but I'm still gonna put on some eyeliner and do my brows and some mascara. I'll let my hair down, and then I'm gonna be ready for the work day. All right, that is it, my friends. What do we think? Definitely don't be going out and using expired makeup and telling people that I told you to do it. But if you do it, shh, I won't tell anybody. I just really loved this palette and I wanted to give it a whirl again. I really wish that they would like remake it or come out, you know, for like a limited edition. Curious if you have favorite palettes that you wish would come back out again, like maybe that Urban Decay original one. That was really fun too. But anyways, it is time to work. So I hope you all have a great day, and I hope you had fun watching me do my makeup and chit chat about an oldie but a goodie YouTuber. See ya.